There are some peer-to-peer platforms where you can essentially promote your offer. So you can pay the platform and your offer will be like at the top of a peer-to-peer marketplace.
It basically like pushes your offer up on the algorithm.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for all the interaction on the last few videos. The last video we spoke a little bit about communication and security protocols. Today we're going to be going into more how to be reliable on the platform, prompt, and how to service your customers, honoring your trades, so on and so forth.
So on the previous video you were mentioning promptly completing
stuff.
So if you are, one of the big things or mistakes that traders make with peer-to-peer is they've got active offers, right? I'm selling Bitcoin at this price, right? If you want to buy from me immediately, this is the price I'm selling at. If someone opens that trade and you're taking an hour to respond, 30 minutes to respond, if you're taking a long time, they are going to cancel the trade and find someone else. If that happens repeatedly, you're going to have a negative reputation. Firstly, that person might be a really serious trader and now they're never going to open with you again. Because if you open a trade with someone multiple times and they waste your time, you know that name. How many times have guys opened with you? They don't fulfill the trade, so they don't pay you. They talk to you, they don't pay you, and they don't cancel the trade. The trade stays open. You remember that guy, right?
100%.
I end up blocking.
Exactly. Those people end up getting blocked because I don't want to be coin locked, or I don't want my crypto being held in escrow and now I can't even sell it to someone serious because I'm waiting for this person.
And in that 30-minute window, you're gonna have more people coming, especially if you've got as we're saying, a good reputation built up on the platform. I mean, at the moment you can check rankings and stuff as well, on where your offer sits. So
100%.
that pushes your rankings down, and that's because your trade time is taking so long.
People are literally paying to boost their offers, so it shows you how valuable traction on your account is.
There are some peer-to-peer platforms where you can essentially promote your offer. So you can pay the platform and your offer will be like at the top of a peer-to-peer marketplace.
It basically like pushes your offer up on the algorithm.
Yes,
It's just a higher escrow fee, basically.
I mean,
so
the
they
same.
only allow up to 2%. Sorry for talking over.
No.
They only allow up to 2%. From what I've seen at the moment, but
Is this on no one's?
Yes, this is on no one's. They won't allow you to go more, but you can do it multiple times a day.
So increase your escrow fee to 2%.
To 2%. So they're already taking a certain chunk from that escrow fee and from that payment. So you're able to do it a little bit more, and obviously because of that promotes your offer to a higher rate.
By increasing the fee that you're paying to no one's, they will promote your
offer
for you.
They'll put it on the dashboard.
But paying for stuff like that, right? It doesn't really matter if your reputation is poor. So if someone clicks on your profile because they want to trade with you and they see, so we spoke about being prompt. So time, I think that people get that.
Important,
Another thing is completed trades.
It's very important.
So you've got a percentage of how many trades that get opened with you that get completed and how many trades you open that get completed. So you've got a completion rate for trades, and that counts heavily towards whether people are taking you seriously. Because if you've got a 20% completion rate,
no one's going to take you seriously.
No one's taking you seriously. 20% of this guy's trades he completes, right? So to avoid things like that, don't have your offers open when you are unavailable. That's one thing.
Go to the swimming pool, you leave your phone.
I'm selling, basically leaving an offer open, right? Leaving an offer open, but being unavailable is like having a shop open, a store open. Customers are walking in and it's empty. There's no one there. The only difference is you can't steal the stuff. That's the...
Just, if I can give an example, imagine now, you know when you go into Standard Bank sometimes and you go in there and you want to get something done and there's no one at the tills, bro. You know how frustrated you get. Imagine that.
On a
People end up
Saturday,
leaving.
man. On a Saturday, going to the banks, and there's those two people who really don't want to be there. And I don't blame them because it's Saturday morning and you're here.
Exactly.
So basically to avoid these issues, you really want to be completing your trades. So if you know you're unavailable, you're going to a wedding, you're going to a funeral, what other things could one be attending?
Whatever it might be.
Just turn your offers off. It's a click, and then your offer won't pop up on the marketplace. Your store will essentially be closed, right?
Yeah.
Because you're not available. That will help with your completion rate because you're only turning your offers on or making them available when you are.
And I mean, just to like, now second on how important it is, it's like a general rule to do trades with people who've completed above 90% of their trades.
Yeah, that's like a but maybe that's only the culture on this platform.
Yeah.
So on Binance, maybe the completion rate will be, the average completion rate will be different. But I think anything over 70% will be considered greatly.
You can green flag.
Because you can see the issue if you are in a bad habit of not turning your offers off, right? Maybe your completion rate was sitting at 90%. Now it's at 70%. I can tell you that the moment it falls below that, when people do open, the chances are it's going to get closed faster. So people are going to cancel the trade faster. Because like they look at, oh, this guy's taking long. Click on your profile. 20% completion rate, and then they'll just cancel.
Close and look for the next one,
or 50% completion rate. I'm not going to keep waiting for this guy, and then cancel, right? So a negative creating a negative habits and a negative reputation will just create like a cyclical.
Just a bad cycle.
I guess it depends on whether in the UK or in the US does it. I don't know if they.
Well, I'm not a language expert, so
cool. Moving on.
I would like to just argue a point you made earlier.
Cyclical cycle.
That's regarding timing. I've found now that even 5 minutes is too long to not answer.
Yeah, for certain guys, they want the crypto now for maybe a trade that they are trying to do.
Maybe they're like spotting, for example.
Yeah, exactly. What Luke is saying. If they're spotting at a certain price, if you take an hour,
that price can change.
They're basing their purchase with you. Or they're basing a trade that they want to do with a price that you're advertising, but although the price will stay the same when you buy from that person, who's to say that the spot they wanted to do is still the same? They could be losing large amounts of profit because you're not taking your trades seriously.
And your trader's time seriously.
Yeah, that might be a short-term win for you in the sense of you still end up doing that trade, but in a long-term sense, you lose that client. They're not going to come back to you after that.
So even if they don't cancel, like even if that person waits for you to complete the trade, we're going to go into another thing, which is wait time and prompt times as well. So maybe your completion rate is still above 70%, but then it takes 2 hours for you. Maybe your average time is 2 hours. No one's gonna open with you. Maybe someone's like, oh, okay, cool, I like that price, nice, completion rate, nice. Check your profile, 2 hours to release, to give me my crypto that I paid for. I paid you, I paid the price you wanted, I gave the documents you asked for, and now I have to wait 2 hours. Like, you can expect a successful trade, but a high chance of negative feedback on your account, a possible block, someone blocking you. Like, just there's certain cultural habits and behaviors you need to adopt, and these are that we mentioned now are definitely one of them. Like prompt response times, completion rate times, successful completion rate times, and then we didn't even get into terms and conditions of your trade, because we spoke about creating offers. When you create an offer, essentially you're saying I'm selling Bitcoin or I'm selling Ethereum, and I'm selling at 10%, I'm selling at 8% on top of the market price, right? So those are like the financial terms of your trade, right? But there are other terms of your trade. Maybe you don't accept payments from a certain bank account. For me, I hate receiving payments from Nedbank. Right?
Same, because it takes like an hour to reflect.
It takes an hour. So immediate payments take an hour. So I tell them
minimum on a what is it, PayShap? If I'm not mistaken.
No. Any immediate payments from Nedbank, not just PayShap. Because I think PayShap can only be up to 3,000 rand per transaction. If it's more, you can't use PayShap.
And you're limited for the day as well with that.
Yes. And with Nedbank, then even if it's an immediate payment, you wait so long for those funds.
Like for example, I've taken payments into my accounts with Nedbank, and then I check it off. I'm like, why am I complete times like now so far? And then I realized, well, I've been doing trades. So this guy sends from a Nedbank every time. It's taken an hour to complete that trade.
Exactly, this was the point I was gonna make, right?
Yeah.
So they make payment. They've made payment to you. They show you the PDF proof of payment from the bank. It can't be doctored. It's a PDF from the bank. It's not fake.
Yeah.
They give you the ID of the person who paid you, the sender, and you have no money in your account.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that this is a Nedbank payment, so you know that this is going to take a while. But now, guess what's happening to your trade release time? Guess what's happening to your
Up and up.
It's taking longer and longer. So it's not, again, this isn't even your fault, because you've received payment. You've received the PDF, payment was made, you haven't received funds, and now you have no choice but to either wait, or you can release the crypto out of escrow. You can give the crypto in escrow to them now because you trust them, but we don't suggest you do that. Only ever release when funds are in hand,
your account,
in your account, or you're able, on mobile, you're able to move those funds, right? Yeah. I would say even if funds come into your account, don't release, because the bank might put a hold on those funds. So they come into your account and the bank automatically holds those funds.
Sometimes for even just like, what's it called? Like proof of income and stuff. So they just want to see where the money's come from. So you have to show them like, okay, here's the PDF and things.
Exactly.
But sometimes that can take time too.
Yeah.
You know?
So you really want to speed up this process of completing a trade, and setting correct terms and conditions prior to the trade is going to help a lot. You don't want someone to open the trade and now you're giving them a whole bunch of conditions and terms. Why not label your offer at the beginning? Hi, if you want to trade with me, I require this document. I require the reference to have P2P in it. Mention all of those things, because if there's someone who can't provide or can't follow up on those terms and conditions, they won't open the trade with you. But now, because you haven't set clear terms and conditions in your term offer, you're now wasting your time, you're wasting their time.
I have a saying, proper preparation prevents poor performance. I've heard that before.
Pretty sure that's not Keenan's saying.
It's not mine personally, but we're there. I use that for the trade.
Comment who's comment that one. Comment.
We'd like to know a bit more. Thank you so much for watching the video. It was great talking to everybody. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave any comments down below. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're all here to help you guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Cheers guys.
Bye.